Right, it's that time of year, man. It's that time of year where we take a look at some ratings for our San Antonio Spurs, and I definitely want to see what you guys think of this because a few of them I disagree with. For the most part, I do agree with it.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. This should be a pretty quick video, okay? All right, so San Antonio Spurs player ratings. Big shout out to Spurs Reporter for posting this on Twitter. So as we can see here, they have Victor Wembanyama at 91, which I cannot disagree with that, right? I think I've seen quite a few fans, Spurs and casuals alike, say that he should be a little bit higher. I saw like 93, 94. That's what people were throwing around. And it's fine, but, we got to keep in mind that offensively, he is not there at all, nowhere near where he's going to be or where we need him to be. And then three-point shooting, that's another thing that's bringing this down. But he is elite enough defensively and basketball IQ-wise that will bring him past 90. So I'm not mad at all for them giving him that 90. Maybe I go up a point, 92, but there's a lot that he can add to his game that could possibly just bring him to a 99 by his third season, to be honest with you. Anyways, but let's take a look at Chris Paul. So Chris Paul's at 81. I got curious with this one because I'm like, that seems accurate, but with the Spurs by the end of the season, it should be a little bit higher. I went back and I looked at some of his past ratings, or at least what his past rating was last season, and we can see that the launch of last season, the beginning of last season, they had him at 84, and it jumped all the way down to a 79. And as you guys know, we took a look at this graph just the other day in which Chris Paul, per 75 offensive possessions, he's near 10 assists per game if it was per 75. And we can even see Trey Jones is there. We'll get to him in a minute. But I'm expecting this to be even higher, way higher, maybe in the Tyrese Halliburton range because of Wemby alone, and we expect the law passing creation rate to be much higher as well. So I think that his assist numbers alone is definitely going to help him increase that as well. His productivity is going to increase his rating overall. So I definitely wanted to at least graze on that. Devin Vassell hasn't been announced yet, but if I could guess, I would go ahead and give him an 88. I don't think they'll do that, but I'm gonna go with 88. Yeah, I think he's deserving of that. Keldon Johnson being a 79 is fine. I feel like maybe Keldon has continuously been that. Let's see. I didn't look up Keldon Johnson. All right, Keldon Johnson. I don't see why he would have been anything higher. Okay, so the beginning of last season he was 80 and now he's 79. Yeah, it's about the same. It's about the same. So nothing crazy there. Moving on, Zach Collins at a 78. I know so many people hate Zach Collins. I really do think that now that he's going to have more of a definitive role, and he's not, oh, you have to start as center, and now you have to be more of, kind of a facilitation guy off the bench. You got to get a lot of people involved. And I think that the Spurs are coming off of that from the language that we heard from Collins, and he's coming into the season with the mindset of, I'm just going to shoot. Yeah, I'm going to play good defense. I'm play hard or whatnot, but I'm just going to shoot. That is my role. That's what I need to focus on. And we already know that there's been history of him and Pop trying to figure that out, and Pop telling him at times, don't shoot at all. Focus on this specific thing. And then vice versa. So it's going to be nice for him to just have a definitive role of what he is. And I think a year, behind Wemby made it very clear to Zach Collins and the coaching staff on what he needs to be. As far as Trey Jones, I'll be real. This might be a little too charitable, especially since they have Chris Paul at 81. But like I said, I think he should be higher. I think Trey Jones should be at 80. They haven't announced it, apparently. I guess I could literally jump on 2K and look. I don't want to. I don't want to go look at those rosters. But I think he should be at 80. Wherever he is, I think he should be at 80. Let's see. Out of curiosity, this website sucks. It freezes on me like every second, man. It keeps freezing on me. Trey Jones. It's just freezing. Look at that. Just buffer and freezes on me. Am I going to give up? I'm ready to give up. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Anyways, but yeah, Trey Jones being an 80, I think that should be the case, because he has played so well. And per 75, as we looked, he actually has an assist rate that's very close to LeBron James. So if he was having 75 possessions, offensive possessions, he's very close to LeBron as far as assists. So very impressive there, no matter how you want to sum that up. Now obviously him being with Wemby helps him quite a bit, but we can't take away the facilitation skills of Trey Jones this past season. He's done a good job. He's a good anchor, I would say, just a good anchor overall. All right, so let's see. Let's just scroll through. Harrison Barnes being a 77, that's fine. I think that he'll play higher than that. Jeremy Sohan, if I give Trey Jones an 80, I'm giving Jeremy Sohan at least an 81 or 82. That probably isn't the case. Malachi Branham being a 75, I'm okay with it, but I'm not okay with him having a higher rating than Stephon Castle. I think right now, it might sound disrespectful, but I think right now Stephon Castle is a better player than Malachi Branham. Yeah, I will put my money on that. Julian Champagny should probably be around 73, 74. Sandro should be 73. Bassey should be 70. I mean, he just hasn't played enough. Blake Wesley, 72 is fine. I think most of the heavy lifting for him is that defense, bringing him up to that degree even. Sidi Sissoko being 70 is fine. By the end of the season, I expected it to at least be a 73, but, that's a pretty big jump, and I also don't know how much playing time he's going to get, especially when you have, Ingram and Harrison Barnes and him possibly being behind Sohan. It's going to be a lot of guys playing this season. So, but I definitely would give him the green light before I would give it to Harrison Ingram right now. And then these players, David Duke, Harrison Ingram would probably be a 69. So just overall, let me know what you guys think. Any of these you disagree with, agree with, just tell me, man. I'll take a look. I'll give it to you guys later. Until next time, bye.